Underdog Podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jack Cowden will be live today as usual.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
Keep on persevere through all the obstacles. Get it done. That's an underdog.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can't see me.
You may overlook this person, but the underdog is the one who's gonna put in the work.
It's over, you know? Because you have to lose to win. Whether you think losing is a big event.
Out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking these scriptures just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
So I always believe that, like, I took so many risks to make this thing happen, you know what I mean?
I'm always working, bro, like I said, I'm energy driven.
Underdog can put you on your ass. The underdog can put you on game. The underdog can show you something that you didn't know.
Can't go down. All you can do is go up. So are you gonna stay where you at, or are you gonna move up?
Feel the bangers. Feel the bangers.
He said he's nervous. This is his first time doing it.
Cut her ass off, we just get that, I can read.
Yo, what it do, good people? It's your host Fleetwood JR from the Underdog Podcast, man. We live, we back with another one today, man. You know what I mean? For real. We got season 5, episode 6, Behind the Soundboard, featuring Orlando's own audio engineer and music producer, DJ Statman.
Yo,
what it do, brother?
Man?
I ain't nothing, man. Just over here cooling, man. Trying to get it in, man. What you got going for the day?
Not much, man. Studio time, bro. You know, just on the grind, man. I appreciate you having me on the podcast today, man. For sure.
Nah, most definitely, bro. It's long overdue, bro, to give you your flowers, homie. I've been watching the movement for some years now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So definitely was it was the right time to bring you on here. You feel me?
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, homie, welcome to the Underdogs Podcast. You know what I mean? We appreciate you taking time out your schedule as we push the importance of knowing ourselves. Who is DJ Statman as a person in 30 seconds? What type of energy you bring in the room?
Shit, man. DJ Statman. I'm a calm individual, good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm in the room, you know, I know about the room, so it's not like I'm randomly in the room. And if I'm randomly in the room, then it's for a purpose. I'm purpose-driven, musician, lover of music, student of music, and overall just grinder, bro.
Yeah, I like how you said that, bro. When you was like, shoot, I don't just randomly be in the room. I know what's going on in the room.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the killer, the vibe killer sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Be like, damn, what I'm doing. A bit be like, damn, what I'm doing here.
Like, whose fans is this, bro? Who brought?
Nah, for real, bro. That's like me going to sit in an opera or symphony, bro. Like, for
real,
nothing about this. What I'm doing here.
For real. Sometimes it could be a good thing, but like sometimes, like when it's the not a good thing, you know, it goes way left and shit, man. So if you're in the room, just make sure you're supposed to be in that bitch.
That's too real. Too real. So man, like to today, where you at now, man? Who or what would you say molded you into the person you are today?
I'd say like my dad, because you know what I'm saying, like growing up, you know, like I grew up in a religious family. He was a pastor, but like I seen the grind, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, that influenced me to find something I'm passionate about and then like, you know, just go all the way with it, you know what I'm saying? So I have to say Pops, man.
Nah, that's real spill. So as we at the top of 2024, what are some things in 2023 that helped you prepare for this year? And how 24 treating you thus far?
Man, 24 is pretty straight, man. 23 was straight too. I look at all like, you know, like a learning experience, you know, a blessing also because it's like, you know, whatever, like, you know, I went through in 2023 type shit, like, you know, that wasn't, you know, how would I say, like, you know, adding onto like, you know, the positive side and the, you know, the music side of things. Like I'd like, you know, in 2024, I wouldn't repeat that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's mostly lessons really. type shit. So
Nah, for real, man. We call L's lessons, you feel me? We
for
don't we
real, for
there's no
real,
taking no losses, man. You feel
for
me?
real,
Always on the game.
for
So
real.
based out of Orlando, Florida, man, how's your experience been like living in the city?
It's been cool, bro, because like honestly, bro, I'm originally from Fort Myers. And I've been out here in Orlando for about like I'd say about like almost like 10 years now. About
Yeah,
almost 10 years. And like when I moved out here, I had the intent to just like grind and just focus on music. So it's like living here is like, I'm doing exactly that. So, it's been straight for me, bro. I just stay on the grind and, try to network and better myself and, do it for the city at the same time.
nah, real spirit. You doing that bit.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
real. So how would you describe the vibes in Orlando to those who may have not visited the city before?
It's a lot of different vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different vibes, and this like I be on Instagram and I be seeing stuff that I never knew about this city. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So there's a lot of different things to get into, and it's definitely a good vibe. And there's a lot of shit to do out here, for sure, for sure.
Real spill. With that being said, what are some of your, go-to spots to hang out when you ain't in the studio cooking up?
Shit, that's really weird for me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not in the studio, I'm probably like just hanging with some friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? We might hit up like I don't know, maybe like Universal or some shit, or some random shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
as far as like stuff to do, there's a lot of clubs and stuff, but I'm not really like too big of a club person unless I'm in it like on some like business stuff. But
yeah.
I like I just chill really, bro. I'm a studio rat, so I'm always in the studio.
Nah, facts, man. You working
Yeah,
hard over there too, bro. I'm
for
already
real.
knowing.
Yes,
So
sir.
what's your opinion on how you feel about the music scene in the city? Because this is a very controversial topic. I be seeing a lot going on, but
Yeah,
everybody got their
man.
own, own take to it.
I feel like there's, being an engineer and working with a lot of these artists, bro, especially
Mhm.
like the upcoming artists, bro. It's a lot of talent out here. I feel like somebody just got to take that jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean by the jump, you just gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no like rules to how you do it, but just you gotta do something. But at the same time, you gotta just give you 100% and take off with it. I don't know how you're gonna do it, and like I say, ain't no rules to it. But at the same time, I feel like good music speaks for itself, and there's a lot of good music out here.
Nah, facts, bro. And I'm knowing the city been on fire from the last
Yeah,
like say from the year 2015 to like
yeah,
now, it's been so much
yeah.
exposure of different artists. Like,
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of them too, bro. And it's not
yeah,
like it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like somebody out of like all of those artists has got to make like a jump, and they got to make a crucial jump. How you say, motivate, like not motivate, but like something that's like planned out. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, and then just make it happen and stuff. But it's a lot of talent out here, bro. It's a lot.
big fat. So around what year did you get started in music? Take us back where it all started. Like, what inspires you to become an audio engineer and a music producer?
Man, like I said, growing up, like I grew up in a religious family. My dad was a pastor, so like at church, I started playing the drums, and then I learned the organ and the bass and stuff. And then, by like when I was like 13, I got like my first DJ gig, so I started DJing. And
Oh,
then
that's
after
hard.
that, a few years back, I started like putting everything kind of together. So I started making beats, and then at that point, we started working with some artists locally back home, and then I just kind of stuck on like the engineering part of things and stuff. So I said I've been doing this for. I mean, yeah, it's been a long time, bro, since I was a kid. Cause like I learned like individual stuff, and then I kind of just put it together. And then I stuck to the engineering side of it.
So you pretty much are like a walking instrument. Like all your
Yeah,
life you been
man,
busy. Yeah.
for real,
All your life.
for
Yeah.
real,
Not that real.
for real.
So man,
Yeah.
give us your top 5 music producers of all time. Any ones that inspires you. You can go anywhere with it.
Damn. All right. So top five, I give it to let me see. Top five. I say DJ Toon. I like DJ Toon. Let me see. Manny Fresh.
Nah, facts. Facts.
Um,
Hey, what you think about Beats by the Pound too? Hey, you
Beats
said
by the
man,
Pound. Yeah, he was hard too. He was hard. He was hard.
KLC.
Yeah, KLC go crazy. Damn. I say Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
Just Blaze.
Yeah. People sleep on that Just Blaze, bro.
Yeah, Just Blaze, man. Yeah,
you went crazy.
I throw it on that Kanye West, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah. You gotta put
I got like a lot of people that like I listen to, and like I don't just stick to like one style, like a lot of different shit. So so yeah, I'd give that like a top 5 type shit.
Yeah. So in the beginning, like, what was your foundation you had at the time? Like, what equipment and type of software you was using when you first jumped out the court?
Yeah, it's funny when I first started making beats, like like I was saying, like it was back in the church days, you know what I'm saying? And like I was in this gospel group with this dude that was the singer, and he had like a Korg Triton, but he didn't know how to play it. So like, I knew how to play it, but it was a time when he was getting ready to move to Boston. So I was like telling my dad, bro, we need that.
Yeah.
So I got the keyboard. We got the keyboard. I got the keyboard, and I got like an MPC 2000, and I used to make the sequences on the Triton, and then use like a cord to go to my computer and just record the beat so I could burn it onto CDs and shit.
Yeah.
So that was like my first.
Right.
That was like active pro days.
Like how you feel about, like, you feel like it's more easier now with technology, how it transition versus when you first started out, everything with hands on?
It's different now because back then, like I said, you used to have to cook up your shit from scratch, you know what I'm saying? And now you got loops and stuff. I'm not taking away nothing from the loops. It's just like, if it sounds good and you can make it happen, make it happen. That's how I look at it.
Could you really fuck up like that back then? Like, could you ain't really have too much room to really mess up with it when you was doing a lot more hands-on? Or because right now you can mess up and go in there and clip that bill, whatever you want to do with it. Like,
it's all in knowing like whatever you're working with. With me, like it's pretty much the same thing. Cause like if I do a pattern and it's like a little offset, I want to quantize it so it could be on beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like if I get on the computer now, and I usually use like Logic Pro and like FL sometimes, and it's the same thing. If you draw a pattern, there's a little offset, just quantize it. You know what I'm saying? And keep on adding on. So it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. That is if you're not using like 100% loop. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if I use the loop or like try to manipulate a loop, I'll try to I'll at least have my drum patterns, bass line, you know what I'm saying, counter melody, shit like that. So it depends on how they do it. Yeah.
So like, what was the first moments when you made that first beat? You were like, "Hey, yeah, I'm that." Like that first beat you made. That first beat you made, because that's just like, it's like when the artist record that first record around the homeboy, like, boy, this is the end.
Yeah, facts. Man, for me, I'd have to say, I don't exactly remember when, but like the first time I heard somebody rapping on my beats, and they took off, like I felt like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's cool to find, like, when we be making beats, it's based off of moods and stuff, and like I can't tell you exactly what mood it was, but it's in the beat, and you find like a rapper that kind of like translate what the beat is saying. It's like an awesome feeling.
Nah, for real, because I feel like as an artist with music, like with me doing music and shit too, it's like the beat speak to me before I put the lyrics down on that. Right. I get my whole cadence based off, and the words just plug in after that. I might listen to it 1-2 times, harmonize a bit, then I just go with it.
And it's the perfect feeling when, you know, you finish the song, you send it back, and I could be like, yeah, that shit hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, the connection was made. So now that's lit. So
you ever had any moments where it was like somebody rapped on your bed and sent it back and you was like, that ain't it, bro?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like if it's a situation where we're working on something and it's like, you know, way off the grid, because you know I'm open-minded when it comes to music. And I respect, like, you know, the lyrics is like standpoint and stuff, but if it's something completely way off, then, you know, I step in and, you know, probably suggest some shit, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, take some time to work on it. But for the most part, you know, it's been solid, you know what I'm saying? And if it's business too, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's collaborative, then, you know, it is what it is. So
did you and like who were some of them first artists in the city, you know, that would rap over your beats at the time?
when I first moved out here, you already know, man, FEMA House. My dog, you know what I'm saying? My dog Miami Junior, Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ed, Serge, you know what I'm saying? We see you Ass, Jock, you know, all them boys, man. Free I said IP Ma, man, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? Free Fleet, Free Fully, my dog Fully, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the family. You know, I had to stamp that bit. You know it.
Oh yeah, definitely FEMA House shit. Yeah, when I first moved out here, like there was like some of the first people I met.
How you ran it? What was that experience like when you ran into them boys? Though, like
Man,
when you
it was
just
crazy as hell, bro. You already know. You was some crazy ass shit. Cause you know when I first moved out here, I stayed on Texas Ave, and the complex I stayed in, you know, like there was like within the same complex, and you know I met them, and then you know I told them I had a studio type shit. They came to the house, started cooking up. And, you know, to this day, we still work. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So.
Yeah, we waiting on that FEMA to drop, too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. This man got so much music, bro.
I know that.
They're just waiting, like, to find, like, a, you know, they kind of, like, grind, like, figuring the marketing side, the business side of things.
Nah, for real. Cause when you put that back, boy, you got to see them residuals come back.
Yeah, for real,
bro. It was a mix you put together. Other boys, bro, I had to halt you down for that mix because it was just the mix. It was the mix itself. The DJ Statman, that bitch there was hard.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. We still got some. I think it's still up, bro. I used to post what I used to do. Like I used to leak shit, man. Like because I felt like they did so many like hard ass shit over the beats, and you know I needed like to find like a little outlet to drop it. So I made like a few mixes. Yeah, and I think it's still on that Piff and stuff, but we might reissue it and re-upload them on like you know the platforms and shit, and see how that goes.
Real spirit, man. So, what is a typical day like for you as an audio engineer and music producer? You already know right now. What your day be starting off from start?
Man, first, as soon as you wake up in a rush, looking at the clock, making sure you ain't late. Because if you're late, you gotta go super fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than just you know scheduling, just come to the stool. You know, check. Well, honestly, first check my phone because you know, like I run the business through like the apps and I get my appointments that way. So you know, I try to be on point with my appointment scheduling. And then come to the studio and then pretty much get the sessions lined up and taken care of and knocked out.
Real, man. So like what are one of the latest projects you worked on and the process from start to finish?
Honestly, like I think right now I'm currently working on like a few different artists, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing like the production on it. So it's just something I kind of kicked off and I'm still working on. As far as like other artists, I don't really be knowing if they like have like a project or if they're dropping like some singles, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know a lot of artists be dropping singles and shit, so.
Nah, they say singles be the wave right now. Singles and EPs.
Yeah.
Like,
for real.
Shit done got so condensed nowadays, bro. The songs don't be as long as they used to. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. the attention span of back in the day, it's like, bro, we'll listen to 4-minute, 5-minute songs, 3 verses.
Imagine the road
compilation
trips. The road trips, you listen to the whole CD.
Bro. Then now it's like songs, and now it's like 2 minutes long. You get EPs probably 5-6 minutes, 6-song EP. You ain't getting no 17-track mixtapes like how.
Nah, it's true. Everything changing, bro. Even like with recording now, like I kind of see like the change from now to back in the days, like how far, like, you know, how long the songs are and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's starting to get shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I want that shit make you think like, boy, is a song about to be 60 songs? I done seen songs 60 seconds too, bro.
Yeah.
About one hook in a verse.
I'm telling you, bro, it'd be crazy. It's crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, that bit was sliding though, bro. That was the shortest song I'm listening to. Like,
see, let me ask you this though: Did you play it again after that? Did you bring it back?
Yo, hell yeah. That bit was too short, bro.
I'm telling you, that's probably like the thing though. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's wild.
And it's like, if I listen, I don't think I can even go through a whole 4-5 minute song these days like that, unless I'm listening to a classic, bro. I don't think I can.
Yeah, for real. That's true.
So how do you balance creativity with meeting the client's expectations in the project? You know, like giving your own sauce to
it. Shit. Like honestly, I just focus on quality, like the quality of the track, and you know, just respecting boundaries, because I'm not the type of person that likes to just go ham out of nowhere without consulting with the artist first. If they want a track master, I'm a master it. If they want certain stuff done to it, like, you know, effects and drops and stuff like that, you know, we'll talk about it first. But you know what I'm saying? But like, I just try to keep it, you know, good business and good quality.
Nah, that's real, man. Because I done heard stories of when folk be like, if you record somewhere and they be trying to like either do it like how they feel and get to going in their vision.
Yeah, like for example, if a nigga rapping on a song and then he gets it back after it being mastered, he got auto-tune and he didn't want auto-tune. You know what I'm saying? That's like, yeah, that's something I wouldn't do. But like, that's something you gotta kind of go through and learn in the process. You know what I'm saying? You gotta separate that.
Nah, for real. So what skills do you think are essential for someone aspiring to become a successful audio engineer and music producer?
Honestly, it's drive, bro. Because like, you know, you just gotta have the drive for it and like do some research, you know what I'm saying, or even go to school for it, you know, but most importantly, you just gotta have the drive and consistency, really.
Nah, that shit universal. I feel like that for everything, bro. You gotta
you just gotta have the drive. If you really want to do it, you gotta stay like do it and stay at it, you know what I'm saying, and like see yourself kind of progressing from it and like, you know, just go all the way in.
So I know you got your signature sound, but how do you stay up to date with the latest, you know, technology and trends in music production?
I just try to like listen to what's out there and like, you know, just do it my way, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So, you know, ain't nothing really changed as, you know, other than like the sound. You just got to make sure like you're using up-to-date sound and stay creative.
That's real. So what are some of your top favorite records you produced and engineered?
Let me see. I don't know. I had a few tracks. The Loose Cannon Takeoff, I Got It Up was pretty dope. Let me see. I don't know. It's been like a lot of like a lot of female shit. You know what I'm saying? We made like a lot of cool music.
Yeah.
My dog Bedrock 2K, we got like a few tracks too. It's a few of them, bro. I'd have to kind of sit back and listen and kind of recap.
Got a catalog over there.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Got to recap that.
So what you enjoy most about being, an audio engineer and music producer? Like what you love most about what you do?
Um, what I love, I mean, that I'm doing what I love is weird. It's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no feeling like doing what you love, and like also experiencing the growth and learning different shit, and you know what I'm saying, just working with different artists. So it's pretty much like getting the fact to do what I love type shit. So
Yeah. So what sets you different though? Like what's different in a Statman session that somebody, an artist, will get, they might not get from another session?
Shit, but I mean, it's liberty over here. Like, shit, if you come in with like, a song, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time you come from wherever you come from and into the studio with your own ideas and stuff like that. My main thing is that I'll focus on the quality of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I won't tell you how to rap. I'm not here to teach you how to sing. You know. So,
Yeah.
I focus on quality and let the artists do them.
So ain't no micromanaging in there. It's just like, bro, do your
Nah,
thing. Do what
yeah,
you
you
do,
gotta do
bro.
your thing.
Turn that bit.
My job is to make sure like whatever you do is like the quality is A1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what are some of your memorable moments, in the music business, or any like memorable studio sessions with an artist, like with a vibe, which is all the way up through the
Man, bro, I remember shout out to my dog, my boy Dunk. I remember one we had a studio. Shout out to TGB Team Glock Boys, my dog Tori. We had a studio over there in Pine Hills, and it was my first time recording, bro.
Yeah.
And I asked him for a mic check. He started barking like DMX. I was like, oh shit. That shit had me rolling. But yeah, that was like a memorable moment for real.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that is. Y'all already know he came with that bit lit, boy.
That nigga came in barking. That shit had me rolling.
So for you to have been producing and engineering as long as you've been doing your thing, like what has been giving you longevity, over time?
Honestly, like, honestly, it's like the artists that I work with, you know what I'm saying? Like they really inspire me for doing what I'm doing every day, because like there's some artists that I've been working with like for years that, they haven't dropped their music, like, let's say if we record one day, they haven't dropped it maybe within like, a few months or whatnot, however long it took them, to drop it. But whenever they do drop it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like me seeing their growth, you know what I'm saying? So like that kind of motivates the whole process too. So for sure.
Yeah, that's real. So as a producer and an engineer, what's a piece of equipment or software that you can't live without, like doing your work?
What I can't live without when it comes to like the audio engineering, I'd have to say my microphone. My microphone, because like, God forbid if I have to, go anywhere else and they might not have like what I'm usually have to record. At least I have my microphone to like, you know what I'm saying, to stand on the quality that I want to stand on. So I still like my mic for now type shit.
Real. So what you feel is like the biggest misconception about, when it comes to engineering and being a producer, like with artists, they might not know as much or be knowledgeable on the side that you on, but they just feel or think that, things go this way when it kind of don't.
The biggest misconception I say is like, for example, if I record an artist and he blows tomorrow, then I blow too. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, like this it's based on relationships, in this industry and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's business too. But like if I record an artist and he blows to get a deal for $10 million, like, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow, and he's in LA and I'm still out here working, that doesn't mean like, when he came to the studio, a booking session, and we wrote a deal like, if this song blows, I'm coming with you. Like, it doesn't work like that. At the end of the day, they're liable to, like, work with anybody they want. But if the relationship is there, then the bond will still, you know what I'm saying? That won't change nothing. But that's one of the biggest misconceptions I think engineers and producers get, you know what I'm saying, in the industry type shit. So like I said, it always depends on the relationship between the individuals,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that it's business first, because at the end of the day, like, they had to book the session, or they probably had to buy a beat or lease a beat, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not to say like if they blow, they won't continue doing that, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if shit happens and
Shit.
it's strictly business and relationship.
Tell you gotta always put that out there. If it
Yeah,
don't go that way,
that
boy, we still got the paperwork and the business behind it, boy.
facts.
Yeah.
For real.
Nah, for real. You get to talking them type of numbers, boy. You get to really see like what's
For
really
real,
going
because
on.
like at the same time, like if it's a producer that, like, okay, if it's on a beat making tip and like the artist blew up from that beat, then
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be a good look for the producer, because like more people gonna know about that producer. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
or that artist could still work with that producer, and that might be the producer's sound. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
So it could go a lot of different ways, but when it don't go, that expected way, they think that always, is mandatory for you to blow up too. Like, that's the big misconception, bro. For real.
Mm-hmm. Nah, and then like you say, you would think that, it depends on what's going on with the business side of it though, but
Hmm.
the record labels, they can't give some money to an artist depending on what type of deal. They gonna try to, the business
Yeah,
part,
bro.
they
Like
gonna
they're
try
gonna
to
they're
get
gonna try
rid
to
of the
get.
producer.
Yeah, they're gonna try to probably link you with like an industry producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yep.
like, anything could go anywhere. So it's like, that's why I always look at things as business. You know what I'm saying? And like
Mm-hmm.
relationships. If it's a good relationship, then like, artists might be like, okay, we got a whole project together. This is who I'm working with. They'll defend it, but at the same time, if it's a strictly business, then it is what it is. You can't, ain't no feelings in that shit. You gotta keep your feelings at home when it comes to business.
Nah, for real. Got
For
to.
real. For real, for real.
So for years to come, where does DJ Statman see himself in the music business? Like, what do you manifest for yourself in your work?
Um, I feel like probably being more on the executive side of things, working with artists, and you know, um, you know, helping out the next upcoming engineer, teaching an engineer or an inspiring engineer. You know what I'm saying? Not doing this forever, but always having my hands in like the music business, somehow type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that type shit.
Nah, that real, cause that's like, call it talent stacking. I mean, talent stacking, where you be
Yeah.
involved in so many things that go together. Like,
Right. For real,
mm-hmm.
for real. Definitely. Because from the engineer standpoint, like I see a lot of artists that I feel like, what I'm saying, that could, do it if they do it a certain way. So that's like, being like an engineer and also like a talent seeker too, because like, I work with talent a lot, and you know what I'm saying? So depending on how I feel, maybe what I got going on, I could probably include them in a compilation or something, or you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Type shit.
Nah, that real. That's like at that point. I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll have an ear for the music because you building a lot of this stuff for the artist. So it's like
Hmm.
you can be sitting back and be one of the ones like how Birdman or all them different
Right,
executives have that ear for music.
right.
Producing.
Right. If you're trying to do it, if that's something you want to do, just do it. Stop thinking about it, and like, just like push it till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? So like, that goes with anything. Instead, like, that's with audio engineering or with anything. If you have an idea in your mind and you want to pursue it, and that's what you really want to do, you think about it, just do it. You gotta take that jump, try it out, and you'll surprise yourself.
Nah, that's real. So any upcoming projects in the work for DJ Statman of 2024?
I started working on, like I said, I'm working on like a little project or a little situation like a compilation with a few artists that's
Yeah.
within the city. So we just started kind of cooking it up. So we're still working on it. So I say by the end of 2024, maybe probably have a little something to like at least like a single or something, some type of shit to show for it.
Nah, for real, man. And then what you saying, the compilation album, that remind me of some throwback, man. Because I remember all artists being on one project, or one song. Kind of
Yeah.
like it made me think about a DJ Khaled project to me, where you just
Yeah, for
compilate. Yeah,
sure. For sure, definitely. Because like I said, I'm an engineer and I peep the talent that what I'm saying, and like when I get in the groove of making beats, sometimes like you can hear somebody on it, what I'm saying, when you're
yeah,
making beats. So like I'll tap in with a few people and probably drop like a little compilation type thing, whether it's like singles or
yeah,
like I don't know what. I'll do some research, try to make it different. What I'm saying, get some vibes out of there.
yeah. It's gonna be hard 'cause I know it's gonna go.
For sure, for sure.
So
Definitely.
and then
Once I get like a little preview of it, you'll be the first to check it out too, you know what I'm saying?
oh
Cause we got
yeah,
like 10
real
songs done
still
type shit. But we're still kinda like trying to get like more than one. So we'll definitely keep you posted. You get dibs on like checking it out first, you know what I'm saying?
type shit here, yo, bro. That's the underdog exclusive right here. You
For
dig what I'm
real.
saying?
For real, for real.
Man, like, and with me, looking at the scene in Orlando and the music and everything, like, I ain't really on that picking those side type deal or name. And
Nah.
that stuff ain't all that personal business. Like, cause what I see a lot of behavior is like folk be like, oh, I don't like them, or I messed my relationship up with them, so you ain't gotta fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you might be mutual with them people, you feel me? But
Yeah.
that ain't real. I don't feel like that. Like if I don't fuck with them because of personal reason, or if I just, sabotage the relationship, now I don't want. If I'm connected with other folk, I don't want them to like them because of my personal situation.
Right, right. And that should be crazy because like, to a sense, like we be knowing what's going on in the streets, but we like
Yeah,
really don't know what's going on in the streets unless you're in the streets like that. So,
yeah,
I respect the streets and I work with the streets as well, but like, that's why I just stay in my lane, keep it strictly business, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like even though like as the engineer you get to hear what's going on, you know what I'm saying? It'd
yeah,
be crazy
for real.
sometimes. You just gotta, like I said, like just keep it business. Like I'm not really choosing no sides. I'm in the peace side. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Try to keep the peace alive and productivity. Get a deal going for somebody or something. Doing something positive. You know what I mean? So yeah, it'd be
Mhm.
crazy though. It'd be really crazy.
Really, that's I heard. And real spill, like you say, is an audio engineer. You sitting on the other side, you vibing out, then boom, boom, you like, whoa, what the, you know
Yeah,
what I
bro.
mean? I
I be
ain't.
getting the craziest shit.
Uh, you just gotta sit there and just boy, like you just
Yeah,
yeah, all
you
right.
gotta process it. You gotta
Yeah.
process it because it's like sometimes it'll be like, you know what I'm saying, a nigga you just recorded, drop some
Mhm.
damn niggas on the news, like this shit crazy for real. So like, I respect the music and like the stories behind the
Yeah.
art of the music that's being made and like, at the end of the day, artists is just, telling you their story, their perspective, and
Mhm.
that's all it's really about. So, a lot of people can relate to it and shit. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So,
for sure.
homie, like I say, bro, and it's shout outs and recognition to those who've been supporting you along the way. You'd like to give out.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, shout out to FEMA House, my dog Miami JR, Head,
Mhm.
Christmas, King T, you know what I'm saying, Teasy, Team Glock Boys, let me see, and everybody that's been supporting, man, the whole city. Shout out to everybody, all the artists I've been recording. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the underdogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
We do it for everybody, for sure.
Now that's real, homie. Like I say, bro, I've been watching your movement throughout the years. You feel me? Been seeing the growth behind everything you doing, and to know, bro, you one of the ones. You feel me? Especially
For
on the
sure, I
musical
appreciate
side.
it.
You hear me? Like this
For sure.
definitely was long overdue, but we had to come on and give you a flower, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Statman, DJ Statman 407 on Instagram. Make sure y'all tap in. And also for the artists that want to tap in and book these sessions, man, let them know the pricing and how they go about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And shout out to Dreams Recording Studio, my dog Cal.PJ. You know what I'm saying? For you to book the sessions, just hit us up on the link. I got a link in the bio once you go on the gram. And we use like the website for scheduling purpose. And we got 2 rooms right now. We're currently in the A room. Let me give you a little preview of the little razzle dazzle, just a little something razzle dazzle, you know what I'm saying? The A room. And it fits like a lot of people type shit. This is the booth right here. It's pretty lit, you know, a little razzle dazzle. And then this room right here is $60 an hour, and it's like a little bit larger type shit. And then we have a B room, which is a little bit smaller, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Walk in, and then we got a little booth right here, type shit. And then this room right here is $40 an hour. So we got 2 options where the clients could book, you know, $40 an hour and $60 an hour.
For sure. Let them know the mixing and mastering prices too on that. If it
Okay, and like mixing
like...
coming, the mix always come included in these sessions, but mastering separately. And mastering I charge like $50. And if it's like a project more than 3, then we could work out a deal type shit. You know what I'm saying? So those are the rates.
Nah, for real. You gotta let that be known. Baby
For real,
everything coming.
Sometimes people pull up and think everything's included. You know what I mean? You know, like with the mastering, like for me to do the mastering, like I like to have like a focused time where, you know, I'm focusing on the track. That's not within your time, you know what I'm saying, to do it. So that's why we charge that rate for the mastering.
Real spill, man. So like I say, bro, it's an honor to have you on here, bro. You know what I mean? One of the pioneers in the city, you feel me? Doing the thing, keeping the positivity going, linking everybody together. You know what I mean? Much respect. But last but not least, homie, before you get you out of here, man, what does being an underdog mean to you? Or when you hear the word underdog?
The definition of underdog for me is somebody that's like underground, you know what I'm saying, that you know, that's probably not on the point of making it, but like that's just overall just grinding, having a focus and like staying focused, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely an underdog, and I want to shout out to all my underdogs out there, you know what I'm saying? Keep grinding and, you know, progress.
Real spill, man. There y'all have it, man. Season 5, episode 6, Behind the Soundboard, featuring Orlando's own audio engineer and music producer, DJ Statman.
Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
Peace
you
and
for having
blessings
me, man.
out. Safety, homie.
All right, for sure.
Out of here.
Gold mouth rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened, I got stone around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause they don't got no curfew. Gold mouth rabbit on my teeth,